Greetings, fellow Americans. Susanna for President 2024. Welcome to the 2024 edition of Franklin Delano Roosevelt's Fireside Chats. Today we're going to talk about abortion and how it is presented in my National Health Care Plan. So first, I'm going to present scientific facts about our reproductive organs of the woman's body. Apologies. And then I'm going to address a constitutional issue with abortion. And I'm hoping that by giving some of this information that I help you who are watching make a better decision about how we feel about the abortion issue. Help you along make your individual decisions. Information is important. So first, scientifically speaking, a growing life inside of the woman's body is still technically attached to the woman. It's not on the outside of the woman's body. It's not detached from the woman's body. So, therefore, scientifically speaking, we can consider a growing life an organ or something of that nature until, medically speaking, it becomes something that starts to poison the woman's body and to cause harm. Now, that's probably the most important fact about the reproductive organs of a woman, female. Now, I'm going to also address the Constitution in this matter. Under Amendment 14, Section 1, it states, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state where they reside in. That's the very first line of the first section of Amendment 14. The key words there are all persons born. When we are born, we are separated from our mother's body, from the host body. That's how our reproduction works. So therefore, we are afforded all of the rights of an American citizen once we are detached from the woman's body. There's a lot more to it than that. And I know that a lot of people want to put limitations on abortion, but realistically speaking, we can't. It would be unconstitutional. It would be violating the rights of the person who is bearing the child. One thing that I have thought of in regards to that is we can, as a society, agree on some guidelines as long as we are all in agreement with these guidelines. I don't see why it would be a problem to have them put into practice, because they would be guidelines, not enforcement. There's a major difference. It's guidelines are more like a suggestive course of action, if that makes sense. And in reality, we don't even have to do that, because doctors have that at their discretion when they're talking to their patients about these things. One of the so one of the issues that I see with trying to limit abortion is that we are not taking into consideration the people who cannot have children, which brings us to in vitro fertilization. Now, I understand how IVF works. We can easily consider that an extension of the woman's body, and so it's still therefore the woman's choice. There are definitely some rights that we can make sure we all agree are in place upon the birth of a child. For instance, just making sure we understand that being born means being separated from the child bearer, and then you are a separate entity. It's sort of a hard fact, but being able to recognize and accept these things will help us make better decisions, better guidelines, better regulations for things like this. Now, under my national health care system, abortion is covered. But so is IVF. We cannot deny those who want to have children the ability to have children. That would be, actually, it would be very detrimental to our economy and our nation in the long run. We have to have people in our economy to support it. And if we have a decrease in birth rate in our nation, that could potentially damage our economy. Right now we're fluctuating because of the issues that we've had in Congress and in the Supreme Court and even in the presidency. Hopefully, you will see that we can change, and I'm hoping that the things that I present to you, the facts that I present to you, will help you make a better decision for yourself and your family. So, I want to make it clear that for myself, and I am an individual citizen of the United States, for myself, I won't choose abortion, unless it was medically necessary. But not everybody has that option, and not everybody is going to choose that option. It's inappropriate for anyone to force their beliefs about abortion on someone else. I have met quite a few individuals who have had abortion for whatever reason. One young lady was a really young teenager, and she happened to get pregnant with twins, I believe it was. And there was no way that she'd be able to carry them to term or be able to take care of them. I have met people who have chosen also to not have abortions and to keep, children who have, or keep their child that was a result of rape. They understood, though, that it's not the child's fault, but they were also an adult. So many factors make a difference in what a woman decides. And we cannot, as a society, say that we're going to set rules for this, because the rules do not apply to every single situation. It's important to remember that. I believe that is all I have for today. I hope that you think about what I've said, and I do hope that you will continue to join me on my lives, watch my videos, and hear what I have to say. Thank you for your time, and may our path lead to peace and prosperity.